Hey all, Heretic here, and today in the Battlegrounds, for Season 8, we're going to be talking Quilboar. All the changes about all the minions leaving, coming, changing, trinkets, all that good stuff. It's all going to happen right now. Let's jump right into it. All right, well, we got to start with the minions leaving because, I like to start on a low note. So let's say goodbye to the ones that are going. First off, Geomagus Rugug will be leaving, and you'd like this card. It's a little sad to see it gone. It was fun to play. You'd put blood gems on it. It would put blood gems on other minions. It was fun to watch them bounce around and always land on the wrong minion. But that being said, I did like Geomagus Rugug. It will feel bad that they're gone. Also departing is going to be Quilboar. Quilboar, a very good card, which, if you had a lot of blood gem generation, this thing was amazing. Especially if that shop was buffed. Wow, return on investment. I'm gonna miss the Quilboar, but see what new things we get, right? All right, well, those are the ones leaving. Let's look at the returning and changing cards. And there's a total of one. There's just one. Quilboar so far, pretty low on the excitement. Come on, guys, we need to get something good now. Let's start with the returning. Tier 1, 4/2 Quilboar Pirate Thorn Captain. After a card is added to your hand, gain +1 health until next turn. Oh, wow, I don't really like this at all. Yes, starting on like turn 4 and 5, maybe you'll start having a bunch of cards, but not gonna have a whole lot of health initially. It's all temporary because it's only until next turn, so I don't know how excited I am about the return of Thorn Captain. We'll see. Well, we didn't lose many cards and not much came back, so surely we're adding some new stuff, right? And we are. Not enough, but we are. First, we're starting with Tier 4, 2/5 Quilboar Fearless Foodie. Choose one. Your blood gems give an extra +1/+1 this game, or get 4 blood gems. I like this a lot. First things first, Battle Cry gone. We don't need to worry about brand shenanigans. No end of turns. This is just a choose and then it happens. Do you have your blood gems buffed a good bit? Take 4 blood gems. Do you have no buff on your blood gems but have generation? Take the buff. This works great for every situation if this is what you're going to be doing. If you're not playing Quilboar at all and you just want 4 blood gems, there you go. Take the 4 spells, go nuts. I think this is a very good card no matter what you're playing, and excessively good if you're playing Quilboar, a great addition. Over at Tier 5, we have a 5/8 Quilboar, the Hot Area Surveyor. Blood gems played from your hand cast an extra time. Whatever you target, you put a blood gem on, it's going to essentially put 2 of them on it. Great card, not insane. I think this is just a decently balanced card. It's not going to be, it doesn't have Divine Shield. It doesn't play a bunch of extra gems. Just whatever one you play, it plays 2 of them on that, which is obviously very good. I have no complaints. All right. Well, we don't have a lot of Quilboars coming and or going, but we definitely have trinkets. We're going to start with the turn 6 lesser trinkets. Let's see what we have to look forward to. For 4 gold, we have the Lore Walker's Scroll. Whenever you cast a spell on a minion, give it +2/+2. Well, not an exciting one, but guess what? You're playing Quilboar. You're probably going to be casting some spells in the form of blood gems. Let's get a buff that's even better now. Not bad at all. For 3 gold, we have the Replica Cathedral. The first spell, each turn casts twice. Obviously, blood gems count as a spell, so make sure this isn't the first thing you cast unless you just want to get double the blood gems if it's all you have. If you have an actual spell, discover minion, whatever that thing is, don't play a blood gem first. For 3 gold, we have Huggy Bank, which is just fun to say, right? It is a Huggy Bank. Start of combat, give your Quilboar Death Rattle, get a blood gem. You have 7 Quilboar? You want to get 7 blood gems a turn? Not bad. Obviously, if you don't think you're going to play Quilboar, you probably don't want to invest in this, but if Quilboar might be what you're sticking with, this isn't bad. This will definitely lean you more into the Quilboar direction, but it's also not so good you feel bad if you have to just not utilize this later. For 4 gold, we have the Quilligriffy set. Avenge 4, your blood gems give an extra +1/+1 this game. Turn 6, you happen to have a couple Death Rattle Reborn minions don't fit your build. Don't worry about it. Ship them up front, let them die, permanently buff your blood gems forever. I love it. This is fantastic. This is obviously one of the better ones if you're thinking about playing Quilboar, or now that you've got this, you are now considering definitely going Quilboar. This is great. Let's get to the graders. Let's get to the big buff, different stuff, cool mechanics. Let's see what they got. I like these. There's some interesting ones in here. Wait for it. First, for 2 gold, we have Lorewalker Scroll. Whenever you cast a spell on a minion, give it +5/+5. Well, no matter what, if your blood gems are a 1/1 buff, they are now a 6/6 buff, so it is still not bad at 2 gold if the other things do not look attractive. Next, for 6 gold, we have the Quilboar sticker. Your blood gems give an extra +4/+4. It's not scaling, it's a set amount, but it's a 4/4 buff. Not bad at all. For 3 gold, we have Jar O Gems. After 2 friendly minions attack each combat, play a blood gem on all your Quilboar. Great? No. Decent? Yes. And obviously, the more you've buffed your blood gems, the better this is. So when you take it, you have that to take into consideration. If they're a 3/3 buff, it might not be great. Are they already up to an 8/8 buff? Because now this looks really good. For 3 gold, we have the Quilligraphy stat again. This is Avenge 4. Your blood gems give an extra +2/+2 this game. Very good. No complaints. Obviously, if you have the right minions and you can cheese extra value out of this again, it's even better. Definitely like this one, because even if you're just running 7 minions, the later in the game it gets, it's still gonna be happening slower, but happening in the background. For 3 gold, we have the Conductor Portrait. Get a Starling Conductor. Whenever you discard a card, play a blood gem on all your minions. Well, we don't discard a ton, but if we have a Starling Conductor, we're at least gonna do 1. That is gonna happen during your shop phase, so those are permanent blood gems. I like this a lot. Obviously, it's not insane, but it's still really good tempo if you're playing a bunch of Quilboars, and especially if those blood gems are souped up at all. Finally, for 4 gold, Blood Golem sticker. Whenever a friendly Quilboar dies, summon a golem with stats equal to its blood gems 3 times per combat. So that's 3 times per combat. Obviously, early, this isn't going to be crazy because your blood gems are going to be smaller, but still, this is happening on turn 9. Still looking at what? 10/10 golem you're summoning, and this happens 3 times per combat. If you start getting really big and maybe don't have that many Quilboar, you can get a huge blood golem kicking out the extra times. 3 of them. That is great tempo and potential late in the game. I think this is a fun one. I want to see how it plays out, but initially, it looks really cool to me. Folks, that's it. That's all the Quilboar. There's not a ton for Quilboar. They get just a little love, but their trinkets at least are interesting, and I think it leans them in the right direction. We'll see. What do you think? Are you excited? Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about Quilboar coming up. Thanks for watching all. I hope you learned a few things, and I hope you had a good time. Catch you later.